What's up? I'm back. It's been a while, I know, but I am back. You know what I mean? Um, we're getting it going. So basically, in a nutshell, I'm basically gonna show you, the beginning steps, of Logic Pro. So let's see what we got. And I'm not gonna do no fancy intro, none of that stuff. We're just gonna keep it just straight to the point. You know what I mean? So, as of right now, we have you want to record, right? So it's audio input 1 with everything uncheck marked. Output 1 plus 2 for the stereo, and then numbers of track 1 for right now. And I'm using the audio box from Presonus. So create it. Now right here is where you can just create. Just keep creating it. Keep creating duplicates. So just, I usually start with like 15. You can do more. It's really up to you, up to your discretion. This is the track that you're gonna put your beat. All right. All the rest of these right here are gonna be vocals, right? Main vocals, rhyming phrases, ad-libs, or you start with the hook, secondary hook placement, 4 vocals, third, pan them. You can pan them left, right, -10, ad-libs a little bit lower, whatever. I like to change this, so if you want to know how to change it to basically a custom bar, boom, there it is right there. And then I also like to click on that, and then we're going to go with low latency mode. So whenever you record, you want to record in low latency. That 4, 3, 2, 1, turn that off. I don't like it. All right, so I'm trying to do the basics here. I'm trying to do it as fast as possible. This right here, up here, is a ruler, as you can tell. All right, this is where you start. Wherever you want to start, you highlight, and then you can change it by this. Shortcut, really not really a shortcut, whatever, I don't care. I'm just gonna, all you do is press X. You press X, boom. You have your whole soundboard right here. This is where you add, you can select, and then you can add it over here on what kind of effects you want, whatever. But yeah. Now, what I usually like to start off with is a channel equalizer, manipulate it how you want to. Then the second would be compressor. I use Waves plugins, which I have a lot of, but if you don't have that, and I get that, people are on a budget, people don't know how to, obtain certain things, just go with the compressor. And then you can go with the vintage, classic, the Studio FET, Studio VCA, whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? After I compress, I like to throw on another equalizer for the simple fact you want to bring the bad frequencies down, compress, bring the good frequencies up. And then usually, if we're gonna be for time's sake, if you really want to have it to where you want more of a presence in your vocal, you can go with an exciter. There's so much stuff here, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. We'll just do, and then let's go with the exciter. There's a whole bunch of stuff that you can do. But yeah, then you could do reverb after that, manipulate it how you want to manipulate it, you know what I mean? So that's the main thing, Now we got that. Now, like I said in the other videos, your track or your beat, you want to a negative 7.5 to a negative 10, whatever. And then your vocals, you're going to bring it down or up. And then everything's going to come up in the master. So all these tracks right here, I just pressed X again to get rid of it. All these tracks, you're going to manipulate or mix or whatever you want to do. That's mixing. Mastering is when you go to the stereo output, right? And you mix the whole entire track. All right. This is the basics of recording. All right. Now, go to File. Now, this is people want to know. You save the track, whatever. People ask me all the time. How do you bounce, or how do you mix down? That's the older phrase. They don't say mix down anymore. I still say it because I'm old. So I'll go back just for clarity. So you're gonna go to bounce. You're gonna go to project or section. Then you're gonna go. Now, here's the thing. If you want to do wave, which is recommended, you can do wave. You want to do it at 24-bit. 44.1, perfect. Dithering, none. Real time, offline. No, you want to do offline. Normalize off, whatever. MP3. These are the settings right here. All right. These are the settings. 128 for the bit rate mono. Bit rate stereo is 320. You're going to use the quality as highest. You're going to use the best encoding. You do not check mark filter frequencies under 10 hertz because I want all the frequencies. Stereo mode normal. And you want normalize off. Off, please, off. Main reason being is because if you have it on, you'll know. You will know. It's not pleasant. It's not loud. It's not in your face. But that's basically the basics. That's the basics of Logic Pro. For real. That's the basics. I don't got nothing else to say really, because I'm just gonna go over the main stuff on how to do stuff. I mean, okay, how to record. Record. You want to hear yourself? Press input at the same time. Press record, or you press R. Spacebar to stop. You want to delete it? It's not a good take. Delete. Enter. Do it all over again. You know what I mean? It's not hard, bro. This is really like user friendly for real. We'll get into all the other stuff later. I pretty much like got everything going as far as like the more advanced stuff, you know what I mean? So people be asking me all the time, like, how do you do this and this? And I mean, it's easy for me because I've been doing this for years and I've been using Logic Pro for a long time, but whenever you record, the metronome, the silly metronome, is gonna go off. So you just click it off whenever you record, and it'll stop doing the metronome stuff. Honestly, that's really it, dude. I mean, there's gonna be more stuff. If you look at my other stuff, I really like skipped ahead. I really went into depth with mixing and mastering to where I'm really showing you my sauce on that. I'll show you some stuff like reverse reverb for like intros and stuff like that. I'll show you like a little bit more on chop effects, delay effects, things of that nature. That's the thing about this, like audio engineering and producing, you can only do so much. Because, I mean, I can come up with other subjects, but